Words for us tonight. I have some words for us tonight. Going back to my favorite from the book of Psalms. From strength to strength. It's a short verse. I like short verses. It's pretty easy. It goes like this. They go from strength to strength till each appears before God in Zion. I don't know about you, but in my everyday life, there's usually a pretty strong disconnect between what I feel like is strength and what's really going on. So usually in my day-to-day, everyday stuff, I don't necessarily think of every moment as a strength moment. I actually kind of tend to fall into the other end of that, which is I usually kind of fall into the trap of sort of being more aware of the disappointments and the low points of my everyday life. But here's the deal. Here's the deal. If we think about it, if we're willing to go there, reality is we can make those moments in our days times of going from strength to strength. We just have to be willing to kind of reframe our understanding of what that looks like. So check it out. So verse 4 of the same little piece of the psalm says this: Blessed are those who dwell in your house. Blessed are those who dwell in your house. So little fun with words. Hus, H-U-S, is the root word for house. And hus means to cover. Hus means to cover. So your house covers you, right? Makes sense, right? It's also the same root word where we get the word husband, right? So it's about relationship and it's about being covered. So everybody hear these words right now. You are connected and covered by God. I'm going to say it again. You are connected and covered by God. Because that is a divine relationship that's always there. And God is always connected and covering you. The psalm goes on, and it has another little interesting little spin here to it. It says this: when you walk through a valley of weeping, oh, that's an image, right? When you walk through a valley of weeping, it will become a place of refreshing. And that sounds ridiculous. That makes no sense at all. When you walk through a valley of weeping, it will become a place of refreshing. Those times for me, those valleys of weeping, that never feels refreshing to me at all. But later, when I reflect on that, when I think back and look back on that time, those valley of weeping times, that perspective, then I'm able to see, you know what? There was a strength moment that came out of that. There was something wonderful and connected that came out of that. So remembering that we are connected and covered by God, we can find strength and we can have growth in every season. Reframe how we see strength and reflect back on that. And we see that God is always with us. Amen, amen.